PewDiePie doesn't seem like the sort of guy who does things without a strategic vision. And his name can be completely summed up in meaning by examining the lyrics of a song called The Preacher and the Slave. It is a labor union protest song written from a guy who was born in Sweden and died in 1915, parodying a Christian hymn. The notion of the song is that religious authorities are trying to tell people to simply work and be content with their lot in life, go to church, sit in a pew, and be told by religious authorities, whether they're actually in the church or simply interacting with them, to do as they're told, work hard, pray all their lives, and then when they would die, they would get their reward, which in the song is called pie. The origin of the term, you'll have pie in the sky when you die. PewDiePie also imitates or parodies some of the characteristics of American televangelists. One of them is that he slips into a drawl, American drawl, whenever he says his name. Quite significant one was his recent ploy in which he said that he would delete his channel if he got to 50 million subscribers by a certain time. This is much like a ploy used by Oral Roberts, a televangelist from the United States in the 70s and 80s, who said that he had to raise a certain number of millions of dollars by a certain date or God would call him home. PewDiePie also refers to his fans as bros, much like the preacher refers to members of his congregation as brothers and sisters. So there are similarities to this stance, and also PewDiePie in some ways exemplifies what goes on in the song in some ways as both the preacher and the slave. The preacher in that he's at the top of the hierarchy, and the slave in that, considering that he's a man at the top of a pyramid with 1 billion people underneath him, is still not making a whole lot of money. Now, he's also, though, promoting and exemplifying this system in which massive numbers of people are working for slave wages, and in the hope that someday they might get to PewDiePie's level in the pyramid and make enough money to buy pie rather than hay.